You might love garlic for your heart and immunity, but if you are over 60, there are silent mistakes that can erase its benefits and even raise your risk of stomach pain, dizziness, or bleeding when mixed with common medicines. And the most surprising part is that a simple 10-minute pause after chopping can make or break garlic's healing power. Imagine doing everything right for your health, yet missing the one tiny step that unlocks the very compound your arteries crave and your immune system depends on. And that is exactly what we fix today with the 10 garlic mistakes seniors must avoid and the easy fixes that make your next meal safer, tastier, and more effective. Before we dive in, remember this is not fear or guilt. This is practical, calm, science-informed coaching you can use tonight. And if you have diabetes, blood pressure issues, you take blood thinners, or you have a procedure coming up, I will mark the key safety steps so you stay fully in control while still enjoying the flavor you love. Mistake 1 is overcooking garlic until it turns dark brown and bitter because long, high heat destroys delicate sulfur compounds that support your arteries and immune defenses, leaving you with aroma but less benefit. The fix is gentle heat and timing, so salt minced garlic on low for 30 to 60 seconds, just until fragrant, then add liquid or other ingredients. And for soups or stir in rested minced garlic during the last 5 to 10 minutes, so you protect what matters while keeping great taste. A chef trick that works well is using larger slices early in the pan for aroma and a small spoon of minced rested garlic at the tradition. For function, and this simple layering gives you restaurant-level flavor without sacrificing potency. Mistake 2 is swallowing whole cloves, which many people do to avoid taste, but which prevents proper activation of allicin. The short-lived compound formed only when garlic is crushed or chopped, and its enzyme touches the right precursor. And whole cloves can also be a choking risk or irritate the throat. The fix is to always crush, chop, or press, and then let your garlic rest for at least 10 minutes before cooking or eating, because that short pause is like charging a battery and lets the enzyme build up the active molecules. And if you dislike the raw bite, fold the rested garlic into olive oil, yogurt, hummus, or avocado to cushion the stomach and soften the taste. Mistake 3 is relying on pre-elled tubs, jarred minced garlic, or paste for daily health. Since time, preservatives, and air exposure can reduce fresh enzyme activity and leave you with convenience, but less impact. The fix is to buy firm, heavy bulbs and prep small batches yourself. Then freeze the rested mince and ice cube trays so you can pop out a cube for quick cooking without losing much potency. And if you must use a jar in a pinch, treat it as flavor only and not your primary health strategy. Mistake 4 is poor storage, like keeping whole bulbs in the fridge where moisture and cold drive sprouting, or leaving peeled cloves in oil at room temperature, which is unsafe. The fix is to store whole bulbs in a cool, dry, dark spot with airflow, such as a pantry in a mesh or paper bag. Peel only what you need. Refrigerate peeled or chopped garlic and use within a few days or freeze small portions for longer. And if you make a garlic-infused oil, keep it refrigerated and use it within a week for safety. Mistake 5 is eating raw garlic on an empty stomach when you have a sensitive gut, because raw garlic can be harsh and may trigger burning, bloating, or reflux, and that misery is not worth it. The fix is to pair garlic with food or use gentle cooking. Stir rested garlic into Greek yogurt or avocado. Toss it with olive oil and lemon and drizzle at the table or lightly cook for 30 to 60 seconds to tame the sting while preserving benefit. And if you are sensitive, start with a quarter clove and increase slowly over a few weeks. Mistake 6 is ignoring drug interactions that matter more after 60, because garlic can thin blood, lower blood pressure, and influence blood sugar, which may amplify the effect of your medicines. If you take blood thinners like warfarin, epixaban, clopidogrel, or daily aspirin, if you use blood pressure medications, or if you take diabetes medicines including insulin or sulfonylureas, large raw servings or high doses garlic supplements can push you too low or increase bleeding risk. The fix is to enjoy normal food amounts while avoiding big raw doses and to review any supplement with your clinician and watch for easy bruising, nosebleeds, dizziness, or unusual fatigue as your body signals to slow down and check in. Mistake 7 is taking garlic supplements right before surgery or dental work because concentrated forms can thin blood and surprise the surgical team, and even a routine procedure can be complicated by extra bleeding. The fix is to stop high-doses garlic supplements 7 to 10 days before a procedure. Unless your clinician says otherwise, keep food level use only if your surgeon approves, and put a reminder in your phone so you do not forget to pause and restart safely. Mistake 8 is skipping a quick rinse since garlic grows in soil and can carry dirt, residues, and many home cooks peel and chop immediately. The fix is simple. Water. Just rinse cloves under cool running water before you crush or chop. Pat dry, then proceed. And this tiny step improves kitchen hygiene without adding time. Mistake 9 is skipping the 10-minute rest after chopping or pressing, which is the most common error and costs you the very activity you want for heart and immune support. The fix is to always rest your chopped garlic for at least 10 minutes before it touches heat. Use that time to prep vegetables or set the table. Then cook low and slow, or stir and off heat at the end. And if you love brightness, add lemon juice or fresh herbs after cooking to keep the flavors vivid without extra heat. Mistake 10 is using old sprouted or musty garlic, which tastes bitter and may be weaker, and poor quality ingredients rarely yield great results. The fix is to choose firm, heavy heads with tight skin. Avoid soft spots, and if a clove has a green sprout, scrape it out to reduce harshness. But better yet, buy smaller quantities, more often, so your cloves stay lively. Now let us turn this into a simple, senior-friendly garlic routine you can actually follow. Choose a sensible serving of half to 1 clove per meal. A few times per week, adjust for medications and gut comfort. Rinse the clove, crush or mince, and rest for 10 minutes. Cook gently for under a minute or fold in at the end. Pair with extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon to help flavor and absorption. Store bulbs properly and freeze any extra minced portions. Track how you feel, especially if you measure blood pressure or glucose, because data plus body signals equals smart decisions. Here are fast ideas you will love. For a 2-minute drizzle, rest a minced clove, then whisk with 2 tablespoons olive oil, a splash of lemon, and chopped parsley, and spoon it over steamed vegetables or baked fish right before serving. For soup, cook everything normally. Turn off the heat, then stir in rested minced garlic and herbs so you keep aroma and support. For a pasta night, warm olive oil on with thin garlic slices for 60 seconds. Toss with cooked whole grain or legume pasta and steamed greens. Then finish with a spoon of rested mince and a little cheese if you like dairy, and you get flavor and function in under 15 minutes. If breath worries, you try parsley mint, green tea apple slices, or a spoon of yogurt after the meal. And remember that roasting a whole bulb at low heat makes a sweet spread that is gentler on the stomach, though it is not as potent as rested raw or lightly cooked garlic. So use it on days when social comfort comes first, and save the stronger style for quieter evenings. Let us clear up myths. More heat does not equal more benefit. So keep heat low and time short. Black garlic has a lovely taste and different antioxidants, but it is not a magic upgrade for everyone, and it can be pricey. So enjoy it if you love it, but do not rely on it for all benefits. Garlic is powerful, but it is not a replacement for prescribed medication. So think partnership, not substitution, and keep your clinician in the loop if you plan big changes. Here is a balanced garlic week that respects medicine safety and gut comfort. Day 1, a bean and vegetable bowl finished with a rested garlic and lemon drizzle. Day 3, a light chicken or tofu soup with rested minced garlic stirred in off heat. Day 5, roasted vegetables with garlic added during the last 10 minutes and a squeeze of lemon at the table. On the other days, rely on herbs, citrus onions, or leeks to keep variety without overdoing garlic. And if you are daily blood thinners, consider 2 garlic meals per week instead of 4, unless your cardiology team clears more. For those tracking blood pressure, Keep a small log for 2 weeks with 3 simple lines per day. The morning reading, whether you had garlic and how it was prepared, and a note on how you felt, such as steady energy or lighted, and review that pattern with your clinician for fine-tuning. For those with diabetes or prediabetes, pair rested garlic with protein and fiber like fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, or leafy greens. Avoid sugary sauces or big white bread servings that drown out any positive effect, and watch for lows. If you combine garlic with glucose-lowering medications, then adjust with professional guidance. If you take aspirin or CLAB daily, you can usually enjoy normal food amounts, but skip garlic shots, large raw servings, or high-dose supplements, unless your care team approves, and watch for unusual bruises, black stool, or nosebleeds, which are your signal to pause and call. If you use a jar product occasionally, enjoy it for convenience, but do not count it as your main health tool. And if you want reliable results, fresh rested garlic wins. A quick taste upgrade that is senior-friendly is to remove the small green sprout from older cloves to reduce bitterness, then cook gently and brighten with lemon or parsley. And that one move can turn garlic from harsh to enjoyable. Another practical pointer is to keep a small freezer bag of minced garlic pressed flat and scored with a butter knife before freezing, which creates easy breakaway squares, so you can tear off a teaspoon at a time and drop it into warm dishes without thawing the entire batch. Here is a 60-second checklist to repeat anytime. Rinse, crush, rest 10 minutes. Cook low for under a minute or stir and off heat. Pair with olive oil and lemon. Store bulbs cool and dry in a ventilated bag. Freeze extra rested mince in small portions. Track how you feel and any readings you monitor. Pause supplements 7 to 10 days before procedures, and share your favorite garlic meal with someone you love. And that is the entire system in one breath. 3 gentle recipes to close the loop. Number 1, greens with garlic. Steamed spinach or kale for 2 minutes. Remove from heat. Add rested minced garlic, a teaspoon of olive oil, lemon, and pepper. Warm 30 seconds, then serve. Number 2, garlic yogurt dip. Mix rested minced garlic into plain Greek yogurt with cucumber, dill, and salt, and enjoy with carrot sticks or whole grain pa when your stomach needs a calm option. Number 3, 5-enot salmon or tofu. Bake until nearly done. Remove from the oven, spoon over rested garlic, olive oil, lemon, and parsley. Return for 2 minutes, and you are finished with flavor that respects your health. You know your body best, so if garlic ever gives you discomfort, reduce the amount, switch to end of cooking, take a day off, or trade for onion or leek that night. Then try again a different way. Because consistency built on comfort beats perfection built on pain, and small improvements repeated often. How seniors stay strong, independent, and confident. Tell me in the comments which mistake shocked you the most, and which fix you will try tonight. Was it the 10-minute resting step, the storage fix, or the timing trick of adding garlic at the end? And share any personal tip that helped your stomach or your energy, because your story can lift someone else. To stay on track, use a simple habit tracker app like Streaks, Google Keep, or Apple Reminders to log your garlic routine alongside blood pressure or glucose readings if you track them. And seeing your streak grow will boost motivation and give you clear proof that your choices are working. You're in charge, and every small step today can build stronger legs, steadier energy, and a healthier heart. Tomorrow, keep going, keep learning, and keep choosing foods that love you back. And if this helped, share it with someone who needs